Tired of slow, error-prone processes in your organization? Meet Liger, your new secret weapon for efficiency. Liger is a secure, private, and trustworthy generative AI solution, custom-built for government, designed to streamline even the most complex tasks. From automating time-consuming acquisition processes to providing instant, accurate answers to policy questions, Liger is here to save you time and resources. With Liger, you'll be operating at the new speed of possible. Don't wait. Transform your organization with Liger today. Visit liger.io to learn more. That's liger.io.
This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We try and bring to you daily business and private equity episodes, as well as make sure you're a little bit entertained and you learn something as well. At least I learned something. So here are 9 of the stories that we're following today. First, the markets remain in great shape to finish out this year. It would have to be a disaster the last couple of months, and it could happen for them to move in the wrong direction too much. The NASDAQ is up more than 24% year to date. The S&P 500 is up more than 22% year to date. Second, Boeing, which we write about more than we'd like to, is laying off 10% of its workforce. Jim Cramer expresses concerns regarding Boeing's financial health after the plane maker announced plans to have 17,000 employees in the wake of ongoing safety issues and worker strikes. One of my colleagues says I should never quote Jim Cramer. I don't know if he's right or wrong, but I certainly agree with Cramer on this issue. Third, and we talked about this Friday, Lyft and Uber both jumped on Friday on a sigh of relief that Tesla's RoboTaxi demonstration received very muted praise. Fascinating how these stocks reacted to each other, i.e. the concern that Uber and Lyft would be killed by the Tesla RoboTaxi. Fascinating to see that connection. Fourth, JPMorgan Chase, again, ran by Jamie Dimon, the best in the business, shrugged off a slightly lower earnings report and rose nearly 4.5% on Friday. AllianceBernstein, in an homage to a close colleague who works at AllianceBernstein, is up 14% year to date. Fifth, anybody that's looked at new cars recently sees this. New car prices are really elevated. The average new car price now is $47,000. That's insane. That's a 24% increase over the last 4 years. Remember, not that long ago, buying kids' cars, several years ago now, for less than $20,000, almost impossible today. When you go to shop for the car you had the last time around, literally those price jumps are real, 25% more than they were 5 years ago or so. Just amazing and annoying and daunting. So it makes it hard to pull the trigger quickly, knowing you're paying so much more. Sixth, Lululemon is down nearly 46% year to date. Some analysts believe that Lulu is now a great buy. Others have downgraded the stock. But one of my colleagues comments that his 15-year-old bought the stock. I think it's just great that that 15-year-old is learning about investing. RH is up 36% for the last month and up 13% year to date. Seventh, the world's top 5 publicly traded private equity firms, Blackstone, Apollo, KKR, TPG, and the Carlyle Group. This is from an article on the Growth Equity Interview Guide. Eighth, the largest publicly traded PE funds have largely outperformed the S&P over the last few years. This isn't as a fund investor. This is an investment in the company themselves. So the funds, who knows, but investments in the PE companies themselves have outperformed some. Ninth, the Wall Street Journal has 2 fascinating pieces this weekend related to the election, and particularly on abortion. Oh, my goodness. These hit both sides of the aisle, so bear with me. One is titled, and this is the WSJ editorial board, that the abortion distortion campaign is well underway. Abortion has been a political winner for Democrats since the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. But could its political power be waning? We ask that because many Democrats are making claims about opponents' abortion views that are flat out false. The flip side of this is the leader of Emily's List, brilliant sort of pro-choice organization, says abortion debate is Republicans on the run. Here she notes that many Republicans changing their minds are moderating their positions to try and get closer to where the electorate is. And this is fascinating because the reality of the electorate is it's closer to the middle in this issue versus one way or another. But a fascinating set of editorials and responses in the Wall Street Journal. The truth in all the stuff is probably somewhere in between. But I love both pieces of this. I thought the editorial was good. I thought the response was great as well from the Emily's List founder. So bear with me as we try and hit this down the middle. Those are 9 of the stories we're following today. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Thank you very, very much.
Hey, Amazon Prime members, why pay more for groceries when you can save big on thousands of items at Amazon Fresh? Shop Prime exclusive deals and save up to 50% on weekly grocery favorites. Plus, save 10% on Amazon brands, like our new brand Amazon Saver, 365 by Whole Foods Market, Aplenty, and more. Come back for new deals rotating every week. Don't miss out on savings. Shop Prime exclusive deals at Amazon Fresh. Select varieties.